Back here with Kyle Beard, 16's BPL assistant coach. Kyle, not much to talk about on the weekend. Game didn't end up going ahead, a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, it was disappointing. We were looking forward to playing Roachtown, but these things happen and you move on. We had a game on Monday night against the one of the rep sides and got 2 up, so it was good to have that game in there.
Massive game this weekend. Lions, the only time you've lost this season was against Lions away. Boys must be fired up for a game like this.
Yeah, they're really looking forward to it, and they've showed it this week in training. It's been good, and really looking forward to the game on the weekend.
Your team generally tends to run over the top of teams at the end of games. But against Lions last time, you guys went down quite early and never seemed to recover. You going to do anything different this time around?
Yeah, our approach will be a little bit different, and some of the messages that we've had out to the boys this week and how we want to approach the game will be a little bit different. But apart from that, we want to play our style and not get away from that too much. So hopefully we can have a better start and, like you said, finish strong. And we really want to win this game, so we're looking forward to it.
Back here with James Hodgson, 18 BPL head coach. Jimmy, great result against Rochelle on the weekend, 4-2. Must have been happy?
Yeah, I was happy. 4-2. We gave them 2 goals, so we made it hard for ourselves. Obviously, we scored 4 good goals. It was pleasing.
Obviously, the result keeps you top of the table, but you've got another big game this weekend against Lions. It gave you a bit of a run for your money last time out. Many changes to the squad going in?
No changes. We've just got to make sure we turn up with the right attitude. It's all about how we play and the style we play. Don't really worry about the opposition who we're playing.
Back here with Philip Randall. Phil, 3-1 loss on the weekend. A game that I thought the reserves dominated pretty much from start to finish, but got caught on the break 3 times and missed a host of chances. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, look, it basically came down to that. It was the chances that we missed. We dominated in facets of the game. We created a lot more opportunities. And as you say, they went 2-0 up with 2 shots. The counter-attack, we didn't really switch off as such, but they scored. They had the 2 chances they scored. We had 22 chances and couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. And that's what it come down to. And that came from the Thursday night. We trained like that, and I said it last week. Rough Thursday night training, and we played like that.
Come up against a red-hot Lions side this week, just dusted East, which is top of the table 4-1. Played them not too long ago, very young side. What are we going to do going to this game to try and at least take some points from it?
Try better. Basically, it just comes down to that. Play with a bit of heart, with a bit of fight. We've got Richard coming back from suspension playing for us, so hopefully that'll strengthen up the midfield. I think we've got Blake Kearns playing for us too, so a bit of experience and pace and hopefully some finishing up front. So once again, we believe we've got the team to do it. We believe we've got the formation to do it. It's just a matter of belief and putting it into practice.
Back here with James Hodgson, BWPL head coach. Jimmy, great result on the weekend against Pine Hills, who were top of the table until then, 5-1. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a pleasing result. It was a result that I expected. If we play our football, we're definitely the best side in the league. In terms of the game, obviously we went 2-0 up just in half-time. Changed just a little bit of tinkering at half-time and come out firing in the second half and scored 3 goals and then let one in late to make it 5-1. But in the end of the day, right through the squad, the defenders, the midfields, the attackers and obviously the goalkeeper, they all play well, and even when the subs come on, they did their job.
Sounds like morale's great at the moment, and you guys are top of the table over Pine Hills. Confident of going on with the job from here?
Yeah, well, we're still relying on Pine Hills to slip up because obviously they've got the catch-up game in hand. But as long as we go about winning, we get the job done. Hopefully we just keep putting pressure on Pine Hills and hopefully we finish on top.
And on winning, you're playing a team this week in East who the last time you were defeated was against them at home 2-1. So a bit of a psychological barrier to overcome there for the girls. Are you going to do much different going into this game?
I don't think we'll do much different. I think we've changed our style just a little bit. Obviously, we struggled with their experience. They had a lot of experienced players and our side's still young. So hopefully the girls have learned a lot over that round and we look to get the positive result this weekend.
And finally, no injuries or suspensions going in, pretty much a settled squad?
Yeah, pretty hard to changing winning squad, so we'll probably go with the same.
Back here with Ashley Handsome, BWPL player. Ash, great result on the weekend against Pine Hills, who are top of the table, 5-1. Was that a result you guys were expecting?
We're expecting a good result to go in there, but the scoreline was surprising.
Big game this weekend against East, who are fourth on the table. You guys obviously want to consolidate top spot. Are you guys confident going into this one?
If we go in there and play our own football, we can beat any team in the league.
Back here with Nick Croydon, BPL head coach. Croyds, disappointing result in the derby, mate. What were your thoughts?
We're in the contest for the majority, and a couple of silly goals and chasing the game very early on. When you concede in the first minute, doesn't matter how you prepare, it sort of makes you chasing the game. You get back in the game and you probably take the foot off the pedal, which probably cost us the game in the end. When we equalised, we should have really ramped down and been a bit more cutthroat, and we probably would have won the game.
Disappointing run of results recently for the lads. Only won one in the last 7. Is that any sort of cause for concern for your coaching staff?
Yeah, it's been a cause of concern. When you don't win games, it's certainly put us back to the pack, and we're out of the 4 for the first time. So pre-season was good. We worked hard on certain things, and we started off the season well, and we had a little bit of luck on our side. We got a few results that we may have not have deserved, and put ourselves in a position to really challenge this year. And the last 6 weeks, that luck hasn't gone our way, and the performances have been as good at times as the first 6 weeks, but the results haven't come with them. So that little bit of luck, that little bit of extra desire from the majority of the group, or if not all the group, sometimes has lacked, and therefore we're not getting those close results.
Things don't get any easier with a massive run of difficult fixtures, and they don't get any harder this weekend than Lions. What are you going to change going into this to try and get some points out of it?
Training's been good for 2 weeks. There's been a dramatic improvement in the last 2 weeks, and although the result didn't come versus Rochdale, there was signs that we'd turned a corner at training, and certainly this week those signs were good again. So we're very positive going into the weekend, and it's very fortunate that we play the best side to prove and we can match with them. So I have no doubt whatsoever we'll put on a very good contest. Give us that little bit of luck. If we earn it, we'll win the game.
And finally, going into this one, can we expect many personnel changes?
It's a few.